Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you're safe and well and having a good stitchy week. So today we're going to do a stitch with me. I'm going to work on my native wolf, which is a chart by the Cross Stitch Studio. So predominantly we're going to be doing really light colours today. Because we're working in the top section. I was going to do down the bottom section into the ear, but this needs to be done, so since I like to work top down, that's what we're doing. So we'll see how long we can go for this one. I'll try and make it an hour at least. Try. Whether I do or not is a different thing. You know me. So I haven't got any questions today because when my computer finally loaded up yesterday, because it had loads of updates to do and it was running so slow. I started going through to check comments that I've not commented on. So according to the computer, I haven't commented on anything for over 9 months, which I find very strange. Yeah, it just kept going and going and going. I'm going to say I was in, well, before Christmas last year, last time I commented on anything. So some of you may have got hearts as I was commenting, going through, just adding stuff. I've wrote down some questions, so I've only got a page full of questions already. So I think what will happen is next week I'll hopefully get caught with a comment, and then we'll just do it. We'll have a Stitch with me video, hopefully, and then we'll have a video just answering questions. I'll try and keep my hand out of the way today. I was doing a little bit more, so you hopefully can see what I'm stitching. So, let's go see the usual updates, shall we? Work stuff first. Work's been pretty quiet, actually. There's been enough wood sort of to keep us going. Like I say, we're meant to be getting really busy, but I don't know what's happened. We've had loads of wood come in, but nothing for us to cut up. So I've run out of wood completely on my saw. So I've got nothing to do. So the main reason being is we put all this wood in and the butt thicker lengths of what we normally do to go through the splitting saw. So obviously it must be cheaper to get it brought in unsplit. So what I could do through my saw, I've cut into the sizes that it needs to do, ready to go through the splitting saw. And then some of the other guys have been doing the same stuff. And then the guys on the splitting saw obviously can't keep up because there's 3 people cutting wood. That needs to be split, as well as them having to split wood for us to cut, so they can't keep up. So we've got some of the guys on the old splitting saw splitting some of the smaller packs just to help out the other guys. And because there's nothing for half of us to do, it means that the boss has been bored, so he's been trying to find stuff to do, so he's just been taking out all the loads. So Shane's been in the shed and not out in the truck. So yeah, so I don't know what's going off. So it's Sunday today. So when I go back to work tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, because there's no wood. And no one said anything before we left. So it's going to be an interesting week. Give me just 2 seconds. The cat seemed to be hissing at something, but I don't know what. Ginge terrorising Tiger, I think, all the way around. Both out on the catio. Well, all three of them were out on the catio. Did you just come in? But of all the chairs that are out there, Tiger and Ginger both on the same chair. So I think Tiger's having a go at Ginger. So the birds are in full force today. So you might hear them. A lot of tweeting going off outside. So yeah, the birds have been in full force since 6:15 this morning. So yes, as I was saying, work's been really, really quiet. They have had somebody out. We're actually going, I've been there 4 years now. And where my saw is, I'm always in the sun all day, every day. And with the new splitting saw, they're out in the sun as well. Well, at least one of the people is out in the sun all day. So now they've decided they're going to get some shade cloth put up. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're getting some shade cloth put up. They had a bloke out the other day looking at it all to see how they can do it. So it's only a temporary measure apparently until they extend the shed out. So when they're doing that, I have no idea. Like I say, because I know the offices are getting redone up in, well, got to wait for the planning permission to come back, so I think it's going to be about January time when they start that. So yeah, so should have a bit of shelter from the sun now. So I don't know how they're going to attach it all, because normally with the shade cloths, they're attached in 4 ways. So in each corner and stuff like that, and pulled really tight, but obviously they need to leave room for us to get the wood in and for the trucks to be loaded. So I don't know how they're going to work it. We'll soon find out, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, so that's all good. So how's that? All we need now is some aircon out in the sheds. I don't think we'll ever get that, but there we go. Or some bigger fans, because we've just got normal pedestal fans for summer, and I have 2 on my saw. Well, this still doesn't help. It helps a little bit, but doesn't help a lot. So yeah, so we've had a couple of warm days already. I'll say we're still in winter, and we had a couple of high temperatures. We had a 29 and a 30. And we're about 27, I think, today. Something like that we're meant to be. But they've already informed us that it's going to be a catastrophic fire season, is what they're predicting, because we're meant to be getting the El Nino, I think it is, the one where it's really dry, and so the predicted catastrophic fire events. So that's going to be interesting. So I know Kelly from Kel Stitches, she's in New South Wales, and they've already been told that they're in a drought and that they're going to have a really bad fire season. So they've already had warnings out with regards to that. We haven't had any warnings yet, except for what they said on the news, that they're predicting it's going to be a catastrophic fire season. But they're having meetings with the Met Office to find out what they're going to say and if they're going to declare Alnina, whichever one it is, I always get it wrong. So yes, so it's going to be an interesting summer. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad, because where we've moved to, we have like a, well, it's on, yeah, undeveloped land behind us, so it's all full of trees and shrubs and kangaroos and all that lot. So and that backs right, that goes onto our fence. Look, there's a bit of a gap between that and our fence, so it's kind of like a break for if there is a fire. So hopefully nothing there happens. It doesn't get too bad. So yeah, so I think we may have to get a fire awareness kit ready. So that means like, you know, your suitcase full of clothes or whatever, and anything important that needs to be done ready to hand in case you have to evacuate. So we will see what's what, and hopefully the alert system's going to work this year. So they had one out for the floods, and half of the people never got the alerts, or they got them like a day later or something like that. So hopefully, great. I think I just put it in the wrong spot. Yes. So hopefully they're gonna get that sorted out this time, so it works. So last time I spoke to you, Shane got his tattoo done. He's not moaned as much as he did with his last one, but he's still been moaning. Oh my goodness. So, because, as I mentioned, he had it done on his arm with where he's got the tennis elbow. So he can't wear his support brace thing on his, for his elbow. So he's been moaning that his elbow's been hurting him. Then he keeps moaning that he keeps catching the scabs on his tattoo. I'm trouble. Whose fault's that? So yes. And now he's on about he wants more tattoos. It's like, not bad to say. He had one and he said he was never getting any more. And then he had this other one, like, a fair few years later. And one a year later. And it's like, okay. So next time he has one, he can have it done when I go away. So then we can get it done next Christmas. I'm hoping to go back over to the UK again. So it's a 4-day week for us this week. It's, as I mentioned in my update, it's a public holiday on Friday. So we only have to work Monday to Thursday, which is fantastic. And then on Sunday it's Father's Day over here, as well as my mum's birthday. So I've got to sort her out some flowers or something. Get that organised. That means in about 3 weeks' time, I think, it'll be mine and Lara's birthday. So Lara is my stitchy twin, and also a floss tuber twin. Get in. So yeah, it's her birthday on the same as mine, the 18th. And I know Sarah, Stitchy Mummy's birthday is in September as well. I can't remember what date hers is on. Yep, if you just said that, that's one of the cats diving in a box. To keep the cats entertained, give them a box. Must be Ginge because I can hear him meowing. He wants to play. So you'll probably hear the cats running around in a minute. Him and Kitty chasing each other. Or him and Tiger, one of them. So yeah, yesterday I had all the intentions of doing some stitching, catching up with all my YouTube comments, and then maybe trying to short one or two new designs. Yeah, and that all went out the window. As I say, I loaded my computer up and it was running really slow. So when it's running really slow, I know it's having updates, and the updates went on for hours and hours and hours. It's like the computer's only been switched off for about a month. How many updates can it have? Well, yeah, obviously a lot. So, needless to say, what I wanted to get done yesterday didn't happen. So today it's just going to be a stitchy day, I think, to catch up on my stitching, and if I get time, I might see if I can get something charted. It's Kitty. Kitty's having a crazy. Kitty's just gone flying past like a bat out of hell. So yeah, I think the kittens are playing. She's gonna get Ginge. She's stalking him. So yeah, nice to see when I update the catio. It's all been finished. Cats are loving it out there. And I say we left a couple of plants in there. And Shane was checking up on the plants that we'd got in there to see if they were poisonous or anything to cats. So there were one or two in there that we had to take out because he reckons that they were highly poisonous, and so we took those out. Other cats had never been bothered with them before. So they went out, so they're now outside. They've still got the odd one or two in there, and then I've got they will have the cat grass. Shane put the cat grass in there for them, and then we took it out the other day to walk them, so they just need to go back in because I've got like 2 lots of cat grass in there. Apologies, you just heard my phone go off. Kimberly trying to enable Nicole with a picture of a peacock. So yeah, so as I was saying, so yeah, the cat grass needs to come back in. So that'll probably come in later on today. Once I've finished doing all my housework and everything, I'll bring that through. So Shane got his new phone, which is the new Samsung Flip 5, or whatever it is, really small. And it's louder than his old phone. And why do you know about it? Because Shane's addicted to TikTok. Well, you're bleeding TikTok going off all the time. And now that you can sit outside, apologies, now you can sit outside with the cats. You sit out there on it. Sorry, Shane just messaged me because he wasn't at home. So yeah, so he sits outside on there. So he's right outside the doors. The other day I had the TV on, I was watching the news, and I couldn't hear the news over this bleeding phone on TikTok. So I went and shut the sliding doors. I turned the TV up. I said, I don't want to turn the TV up. TV is loud enough for me as it is. But all I can hear is bleeding TikTok. But yeah, everybody is enjoying his new phone. I was swearing and cursing there when he was setting it all up. So I was trying to get his online banking and everything set up on there. And he wouldn't do it, wouldn't recognise his details and wouldn't recognise his passwords, and it was pretty sure there was a fair few trace words going off. But he managed to get everything sorted in the end. So hopefully later on today I'll find out what happened to my finger. Hoping it's just bruised. I don't fancy wearing a splint again for another 6 weeks or whatever. But this time, if it is broken, I will be going to work, because I never did it at work, so I can't go through work clothes again. But I don't think we could like that. So yeah, so I will be going to work this time, but I'll just have to be careful what I do. Yesterday morning, we had a ton of lorikeets in the garden, in the tree, right outside the bedroom window, in the guttering, or on the guttering. Noisy beggars. I don't know where they all came from, and then they all disappeared as quick as they turned up, so... I still hear the finches as well in the morning, so I definitely think they're building a nest somewhere in one of the shrubs that we've got here, or trees. You hear a lot of rustling in them, but because obviously the finches are so small you can't really see them straight away until they fly out, so I still think they're definitely nesting somewhere. Shane's down at his mates. Also messaging me to tell me he's on his way back. Which I didn't think he'd have been setting off just yet. I was going to start my station with me earlier on about 6:15. But Tiger decided he wanted a cuddle. And I didn't deserve one because he woke me up this morning. So there was it must have been a football match or something on last night, and the next door neighbours were watching it. And they were screaming and shouting, and I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on over there? But yeah, they're shouting at the TV for players to run faster and all this lot. So that was going on till 10 o'clock last night. So I was hoping I was going to get a bit of a light in. Nope, Tiger had other plans. So we started it. about 4:15. And then want him to shut up finally. And then Ginge started. So I was up at 5:30. So I kind of had a line, an hour lining. So I was having a coffee and that, and I thought, right, I'm going to stitch with me done, get it all set up. So I was like at 6 o'clock, and then got ready to do it, and Tiger decided he wanted a cuddle. So I had him on my knee for ages. And now they're all crashed. Well, except for the kittens who seem to be running around, but Tiger's crashed, so I have a good idea to go and wake him up. See how he likes it. Can hear all the lorikeets out the front. I don't know if the camera's picking them up. There's a lot of lorikeets out the front. I had to do my first gecko chase since we've been here last night. All the cats were quiet, and I was like, they're too quiet for these. And I thought, well, where are they all? And then they were all out in the catio. And they all sat looking up, and right above the door was a gecko. I was like, well, I know they can't get that, so that's alright. And then the gecko moved a bit. I was like, no, don't you come down here. And then it started making its way downwards, so I shoot him back up. And then to come back in and get a tub just in case. Anyway, eventually he started making his way down. It's alright, I'm going to have to catch you, otherwise you're going to be eaten. So, caught him with the cats trying to catch him as well. Oops, I think I got carried away on that row. I don't know if I did it wrong, I think. No, I haven't. Oh, good. So yeah, so I caught him, put him outside. Cats were still looking for him for ages. I was like, I showed you, I had him in the tub. He's gone. Speaking of Tiger, he's just come in. Called into the opticians the other day, changed my address. Well, I better do that while I remember, because I know I'm due for a checkup soon. So I just happened to ask him. I said, when am I due? It's been October. And I was like, alright. She says, well, you can have one now if you think your eyesight's bad. I went, no, I'm good, I can hang out till October. My eyesight's not that bad. She just started laughing at me. And then when I was at the doctor's, I'm due for a skin check. So I asked them when my skin check was. He went, 22nd of September or something like that. I was like, well, I knew it was coming up. And he says, yeah, he said, and then you've got a blood test due as well on that date to check my cholesterol. I was like, great. And he says, so when do your skin test check? And he said, we'll get your blood test done as well. I was like, yippee. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks. Towards the end of September, beginning of October. And it's the youngest niece's birthday in October as well. She's going to be 10. Yes, she's going to be 10 this year. And my eldest niece is all set for university. So her and my brother went to IKEA the other day, or the other week, to buy all her stuff, because she's going to be in dorms. So they give them a list of everything that they need, like pots, pans, and all that lot. I was like, really? They don't supply them? He went, nope. Oh, okay. So yeah, so they had to go and buy all them. So So he spent a fortune. So he told me how much he spent. I said, well, did her mum give you any money towards it? He went, no, but the niece did. I was like, okay, she shouldn't need to be paying for that. It should be her mum giving you money, not hurting. So yeah, so she gave Dad some money back. So yeah, so she's all set out for uni. So I think she goes down. I think it's something around about the 9th of September or something like that, and then it starts the week later. Something like that. My brother can't quite remember. So she's looking forward to it, which is good. Right, so let's sort that colour done, I think. I think I hate it when you've got like 2 stitches and it's in the middle of nowhere. Well, I'll do those 2 stitches and park it where I need to park it. I'll actually be doing it later on, since I've got the colour out. I'm just going to find out where they are. That's that one. That's that one. So we're up here somewhere here. It's the only thing when you've got a lot of pale colours. Trying to figure out where you need to go. Especially when you're doing cross country. And that's you too. I guess it's a big carry, but I don't care. I'm part of it halfway. There's still 3 pages up across the top there yet. I thought, well, that was the last one. And one of the pages is near enough all white, and that's going to be fun. Alright, next colour. I'm guessing this is going to be a real pale colour as well. Yep. Excuse me, you may hear some rustling as I get my threads out of the bag. Don't know if you ever noticed as well, with other floss users, when you're getting stuff out of bags, the camera seems to pick it up really, really loudly. Doesn't pick anything else up really loud. When you rustle a bag, and boom, it's loud as anything. So we go from white to pale blue. 3756. hopefully I've left the caps in the right spot, so it should be easy to find them. Hopefully. Famous last words. I put a stitch in there? No, I don't think I did. If I did, it's got two. Come here, thank you. So I'm getting ready to change out these soon to the next lot. So another three will be coming out to play. I don't know which three yet, I haven't decided. So that rotation will start next week, or next weekend. So far, so good. I know the cats are fighting. 2 seconds. Nope, they've stopped. So yeah, so as I was saying, I don't know what I'm bringing out for the next rotation. I'm going to leave London till December's rotation, I think, because then I know that I'll get more work on it because we get the 3 weeks off at Christmas. So hopefully that'll get more work on that. I'm hoping. Assuming everything goes according to plan, anyway. Still got to get everything sorted for next year for the ones I want to start, to make sure I've got all the fabrics for them, or if I get those ordered before the end of the year, or before JK shuts anyway, for Christmas. Should be an interesting year next year with other projects I want to start. I don't think I'm going to start all of the ones that are intended on starting, otherwise I'm going to end up with way too many projects. And I'll probably never get touched. Might do a couple of easy ones, start a couple of smaller ones. Oops, I just put that one in the wrong spot. Can I get up? Yes. See you there. the cats are getting ready for the nails cutting again. And Kitty gets caught every now and then, so I know they're getting due. That's going to be fun, because now I've got further to travel to go to the vets. And obviously this time I'll put them in the carry case, so I'll probably freak out thinking that they're moving house again. So it's going to be a fun one. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm hoping. There's a lot more of this colour than I thought there was. That one. That's them. Do this block. I don't know if you can hear Ginge. Wants to play. I'm guessing Kitty is hiding from him. I mean, it's Tiger who makes the noise, because he wants to play. But this time it's Ginge. It's got a right funny little meow. What's up, Gingy? Is she hiding from you? So, I'm going to finish this strand off. We'll call it a day for this. It'll stick with me. Then I'll get my vacuuming done before Shane gets back, because I'll just get in the way. By the time I finish cleaning up, Shane will get home and he'll make it all a mess again within about 30 seconds. I did my laundry yesterday. I got up, it was really overcast and dull, and it looked like it was going to rain. I was like, great. I did the washing. It was still looked like it was going to rain. It's like, well, there's no point pegging it out. So I put it in the dryer, and then literally 5 minutes before the dryer finished, the sun came out. I was like, really? I could have put it outside. Oh well, never mind. See, Kitty again. That's one thing I like about the oh, it was Ginge, it wasn't Kitty. One thing I like about the floors here is they're super, because of the tiles, the cats just slide everywhere. It's funny as. Oh, when you there. So yeah, so it's funny as watching the cats slide everywhere. Ginge is the best. He just can't stop. He just slides. Now I've done the whole. Well, I'll call it a hallway. Sometimes I call it a hallway, but I call it a hallway. So yeah, he just slides all the way down there because he just can't stop. He just keeps going until he hits a wall. Oh, Kitty just got him. I don't know what she's been on today, but she's zooming around everywhere. She's got the zoomies. come and get it then. You know where she is. She's gonna get him again. Oh, someone stood at the table. What? Yes. It's definitely going to be a fun day with these two. We've both got the zoomies flying around everywhere. I'm assuming they'll crash soon enough. It's like kids, let them run around enough, they'll crash. Still haven't ordered my replacement phone holder for doing my stitch with me's. I might get that sorted out at some point. They look like a big baby. It doesn't normally carry on this long. Obviously, Kitty's ignoring him too much. Well, I made it to 50 minutes. It's not too bad. And we did 328 stitches. So I'm officially at 6.57% now. It might take a while to get this one finished. So we'll leave it there then, guys. So if you do have any questions or comments, then please feel free to drop those down below. You can always email me as well. Email address, as always, is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. I've lost my scissors. There they are. Or you can send me a message on Instagram. Dizzy Stitcher on there. I haven't posted on there for ages. I'm going to have to post them up soon. And so again, guys, thank you very much for watching. So much appreciated. So there we go. So not too bad, feeling a fair bit of that. So right, we'll leave it at that then, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, happy stitching, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.